Yo! Dog hair on my shirt, or cream cheese or some shit, whatever. Hair, got a cut. I'm making this video because it's been something on my mind for a while, and I've done a lot of processing lately. I feel really good about where I am in life. I just feel comfortable, and I just want to share my experience. So I'm gonna start off, like, long story short, I don't identify as non-binary, and I do feel like a boy, and I identify as a boy, as a man, and I like the word boy better because I look really young, so that's how I identify. But I do identify and feel connected to the male and the female aspects of who I am, and I do associate myself with them, and I do feel that way. I don't know, I'm just realizing, like, I've been out for a while now, and my friends have been calling me Ryan for 10 years now. I saw something on my Facebook that my friend wrote, "I love Ryan," and that was like March of 2008, so that was a long time ago. You know, when I first started transitioning, I was like, am I doing this masculine enough? Like, you know, everything was like, I thought about everything, and I overthought everything, and I worried about how I was acting and how I was presenting, and I made sure to, like, be as masculine as possible, all while like telling my friends, my closest friends, I was like, yo, I'm gonna transition, and then, like, I'm gonna be like a super feminine guy, and I'm gonna be comfortable, and I'm gonna be like the guys in Motley Crue. I always, like, felt this way, really, and, like, didn't really care about gender, but in the beginning of my transition, I felt like the need to be masculine so that I could be respected in life, and that's how it is for a lot of trans people sometimes, and I'm realizing, like, it's kind of toxic to be like that, and I don't want to be like that, and I feel like I'm not like that anymore either. Like, I don't police people based on what they do and stuff. I mean, still, like, every time I post a video, someone's like, when are you going on T? And I'm like, yo, it's been like 10 years. And I've been, like, legally able to go on T for 6 years, and I'm not on T yet, so how many videos do I have to make about this, right? I'm really honestly afraid that my voice is gonna change in a negative way, and I'm not gonna be able to sing anymore, and that's what I do. You know, random trans guys request that I go on T every single day, and it's really annoying because how is me going on T going to improve your life? My main reason for not being on testosterone is I don't want to be on testosterone, okay? Another big reason for me is my singing voice, and it's not that I think I'm going to lose my singing voice or my singing voice is going to be destroyed, it's that my singing voice is going to change from what it is now to something else. Yeah, like, I'm just realizing, like, I don't have to hate being trans. I don't have to hate myself. I got top surgery. That eased, like, 90% of my gender dysphoria. The only, like, uncomfortable times I feel based on my gender is, one, when someone expects me to be more masculine, like someone I'm dating. I don't like that. And two, the worst thing ever is, like, public bathrooms. But I feel like within, like, 5 to 10 years, like, there's gonna be gender-neutral bathrooms everywhere, and, like, we're not gonna have to worry about that. And it's not like I am afraid to, like, go in whatever bathroom because, like, people are gonna look at me weird. It's like I'm afraid to get killed or harassed in a public bathroom, and that's, like, a real fear for trans people, and that's also why, like, a lot of people want to pass because it's just safety. So I totally understand that, and that's my concerns and stuff. So that's, like, really the only time I feel, like, weird about being trans. Like, I don't care that I'm trans. It doesn't bother me, really. I don't wish I was something else. Like, I fully accept how I am. I accept that I was assigned female at birth. I accept that I'm not biologically male. I accept that my gender is different than what society sees my body as. And I don't see my body as, like, my parts as being, like, a specific gender. I just see it, like, as being me, and that's, like, how I'm comfortable. And that being said, like, in acting, I have played cis men, cis boys, more so. Cis boys, I've played cis women, trans people, obviously, trans masculine people. So, like, I'm willing to play anything, and none of that gives me dysphoria. And, like, I've been in drag, I've been in makeup, I got my nails painted. Like, I don't care. Like, none of that bothers me anymore because, like, I feel comfortable with who I am. Like, I came to terms with being trans, and that's who I am. But I do have a song coming out. It talks about my experience with my parents, and I do, like, my parents definitely accept me as their son, but I still have like a mother-daughter relationship with my mom and a father-daughter relationship with my dad. My relationship with my parents is different than my sis brothers. That's just a fact. And if I had sisters, I don't know if it would be different than that too. Maybe it would be. Maybe it would be something totally, completely different. I don't know. But that's just like how it is. And it's cool. Like they call me Ryan. They call me the right pronouns. They don't like expect me to do all these girly things or whatever. But like, you know, like they're cool with it. They're totally cool with me. And like, that makes me fine with me too. You know, I'm lucky. I'm really lucky for that. And it's a privilege to have supportive parents. And they weren't always like that, but they are now, so I'm really grateful. But that's like how I feel. Like, I don't feel like I'm between genders. Like, I'm totally identifying as a boy, but I do feel like my sex is like different. Like, I feel like, okay, I'm assigned female at birth. There will always be part of me that is like female, and there's like some female energy in me, and you know, my friends have said it too, and people close to me, like they agree with me. And there'll always be like some male energy in me or masculine energy. Like that's just how I am, and I'm totally fine with that. It's cool, whatever. And like being trans now, besides for like when I'm in danger or in like a public bathroom and like freaking out to myself, being trans is really like a spiritual thing for me, and like really a way that I'm like connecting with myself and connecting to the universe and stuff. And it's given me a purpose. Like it's being trans has like made me want to help people so much. And you know, and I felt that since I was a little kid and coming out and stuff. Like I always wanted to help people, and like I did so many changes in my high school so that people wouldn't feel as alone as I did and wouldn't have to suffer like I did in school. And I went on the Larry King show not because like I wanted to get famous or something, but because like my reason for going on and how I like told my parents like, hey, let me go on the show, was because I wanted to go on that show so other trans youth could see me. Because at the time there was like no other trans youth on YouTube or like in the on TV in a positive way. There was nothing. So I was like, I'm gonna go on the show and like sacrifice myself and come out to the entire world all at once so that someone could see me on there and realize that they are not alone. And that's how I felt growing up. Like I felt alone, you know? Everyone else was like way older than me and stuff that was out. So, you know, that's what I do. And that's like, it's given me a real purpose, and I'm really grateful for that. And so yeah, like this is who I am. Don't hate. If you wanna hate, you could just get off my channel. Like, I don't think trans is like a mental illness. I don't, you know? I think like suffering from gender dysphoria, a lot of it has to do with society, and some of it, yeah, has to do with inner stuff, but like a lot of it has to do with society. Because like now when I have gender dysphoria, it's all based on society. It's based on like, am I gonna get killed in this bathroom right now? You know, that's what it's based on for me. And like, yeah, granted I had top surgery. I feel way comfortable about myself now since I've had my surgery 6 years ago. So my experience is like different now, and I just accept who I am. I feel good about it, and yeah, that's how I feel about being trans right now. So yeah, it's not a curse, it's a blessing. And if we see it in a positive way, we're gonna feel way more positive about life. All right, I hope everyone, you know, could feel comfortable and cool with who they are, because being trans is like, it's a cool thing, you know? It's not a negative thing, you know? And you're beautiful. Being trans doesn't make you not beautiful. You're beautiful. And I feel like trans people are like so in touch with who they are, and that's like a gift. It's a real gift to know who you are, because a lot of people don't know who they are. So be happy that you know who you are. All right. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.